Hello, everybody, and welcome to Big Muddy Shorts, the first of the new semester. I am Dustin. I am your producer for tonight. Tonight, the theme is peak because this is the peak of theater. Well, we try anyway. Anyway, you're gonna see 6 shows tonight, all written in just a week's time. We gave them the theme exactly a week ago. They wrote them, cast them, directed them, produced them, all in the span of a week, all for your viewing pleasure. And it's going to be a great show. It's going to be a great night. So without further ado, let's get started with Big Muddy Shorts Peak. I hope you enjoy.
Hey,
Hey,
how are you feeling?
uh,
Yeah?
mm,
Can you believe just
turning
how
you down, you're way too loud. Is there a reason you needed to call me at 7 a.m.? Are you dying?
No,
Is someone in jail?
no,
Did you and Kevin?
no. Well, no. I had a dream.
Good night.
No, don't go. It was a bad dream.
What happened in the dream
You know, Kevin?
last night?
No, Starbucks Kevin.
Starbucks Kevin?
With the glasses.
That's Sushi Kevin.
No, piercings.
Right, Starbucks Kevin.
I dreamed I was at Starbucks and I ordered something, and Kevin said, nice party.
Kevin was at the party?
Other Kevin, yes. Starbucks Kevin, no.
How do you know about the party?
Dream Starbucks Kevin went to Dream Party.
Huh?
Matrix.
Oh.
He saw something in the coffee, like a prophecy or something, and he leaned over and he said, it's all downhill from here.
Fuck Kevin.
I didn't, I swear.
And no, like fuck Kevin.
Yeah, right? But what if he's right? What if tonight was the top?
No more hangovers?
No, more hangovers, but just the sad ones.
No more sad hangovers. You're freaked out.
Yeah, what if this movie flops? What if I never get another job?
You will.
But what if I don't? What if the only credit on my IMDb page is forever Woman with Yeast Infection in Jim Henson and Betty White present Sex Ed the Movie Musical? What if the last lines I ever sing are the lines I sang to an 8-foot uterus puppet?
They won't be.
How do you know?
Listen, I'm hitting record. Sing something not copyrighted. Okay, go.
Little bunny foo-foo hopping through the forest, picking up the field mice, bopping them on the head.
And done. If you never get another gig again, I'm posting this all over the internet. You understand? College students will laugh at you and PETA will send death threats.
That's so sweet.
Bed now?
Bed.
Hello there, Thomas. I'm Paul. Please have a seat.
Hi, you look awfully familiar.
If I showed you my true form, I'm afraid you'd be deeply disturbed. Beings like me choose a familiar form for you to talk to. So, how are we feeling today?
Strangely calm.
Well, I'm about to rock your world, Thomas. You're dead. Congratulations.
Oh, so I'm here in heaven?
You're at the highest point possible in your life.
So, heaven?
Well, here at the highest point possible, we haven't determined that quite yet.
So this isn't the highest point possible?
No, it is.
Okay, you lost me.
Think of it as a pit stop. Here at High Point Possible, we want to make your stay as nice as possible, but we need to make sure we place everyone in the right spot.
All right,
Shall we get started?
I suppose.
From your file, you've had a normal life until recently.
Well, it all started when I lost my job.
Correct me if I'm wrong, Thomas, but you were fired from your job?
There was more to it than that.
Oh, are you referring to all of the sexual harassment of your female coworkers? They didn't catch you for that, but we still deduct major points from your resume.
Wait, is this a job interview?
Thomas, I've told you this is the highest point possible, where it's possible that you may not be the highest among your peers.
Can't you see in my file that I've had a hard life? I've been taking care of my grandmother for the past year.
Yes, but your intentions for taking care of your grandmother aren't the purest at heart, are they, Thomas?
She's my grandmother. Of course they are.
Thomas, please use your inside voice here. There's no need to shout. As I was saying before, you were only taking care of your grandmother in the hopes to inherit her money, correct?
No, I wasn't. I was taking care of her because I love her.
Points deducted again. We don't take lying here lightly.
How many points do I need?
In your case, a lot.
So, with the points I have now, where would I place?
With the right people for you.
But is it a good place? Like heaven?
It is mediocre at best. From looking at your file, your points really peaked when you were in high school.
Wait, I know who you remind me of. You're my 10th grade teacher, Miss Janie.
Correct.
Why do you look like her?
You seem to like her class. It was your favorite one, and you excelled in the class. Other boys in the class made fun of you for liking it.
It was poetry. Everyone took the class for an easy grade, but I was really good at it. But they all called me a pansy for liking it.
You were always easily affected by what those around you said, easily manipulated.
Let me go back, Paul. I can change. I can do better.
It's too late.
I can get more points if you let me go back.
The points don't matter, Thomas. It's you that's the problem.
But the points determine where I'm placed, though.
I think we're done here, Thomas.
Miss Janie, please, it's me. It's Thomas. Please, you have to help me.
Thomas, remember, I'm not her. I'm Paul.
Miss Janie, I still remember. I remember the first poem you gave me an A on in your class. You gave me a little star next to it. I remember how proud you were of me.
Thomas, please.
Talk like a ghost, with goosebumps and shivers, in soft whispers. Haunt the floorboards and rattle the windows. Knock on the doors. I'm here. I'm here. I'm here.
All right, is everyone able to see me? It's not the greatest camera in the world, but hopefully after this I'll be able to afford something even better. Right, well, let's get down to business, shall we? I'm not sure what all my esteemed colleague, Dr. Kingston, has told you, but I have submitted upon something that no scientist has before, something that even Einstein himself has only hinted at in his career. I, of course, am talking about being able to see into the future. Oh, we have a question. Like, Back to the Future 1 through 3. No, Mr. Hughes. I believe you're thinking of time travel. My machine simply allows you to see into the future, like in the film Paycheck. You know, the one with Ben Affleck and Uma Thurman. No? No one? Oh, you should really check it out. It's some of his best. Another message? Right. Apologies, Dr. Kingston. I digress. You only glimpse into the future, and the machine isn't the most precise as of yet. But I am hopeful that with time, and of course, generous donations from fine people such as yourself, that we might one day get it down to the exact moment you want to view. What does this say? You mean like Bill and Ted? No, no, not like Bill and Ted 1 and 2. That's time travel. My machine simply lets you peek into the future, not travel to it, like in the very underrated film Paycheck with Ben Affleck. Yes. No, Mr. Hughes, I didn't know they were making Bill and Ted a third film in that series. How exciting for you. Wonderful. Why don't we move on to a demonstration, shall we? Here, my computer is attached to the machine. From here, I can type in the year that I would like to view, although so far I've only been able to view a few months ahead of the present time. For instance, Mr. Hughes, why don't we see how this Bill and Ted 3 does at the box office? A cinematic masterpiece, I'm sure. All right, I am in the year 2020. Let me just search around. Oh, it made 3 million in its first weekend. That's interesting. Well, I'm sure Affleck surpasses that by leaps and bounds. IMDb. Affleck's career is finally thrown a bone and is given another chance by old friend Kevin Smith and will appear in another Jay and Silent Bob joint. Well, that's all the time we have for today. Send me your highest bid and I will be in touch. Thank you.
Oh. Hey, Mom. Yeah, we just finished painting the nursery. I know. I wanted the sky blue too, but Rob was certain we should go for robinite blue. Oh, but we did add the basketball-themed wall trimmings, just like he suggested. Uh-huh. I'll talk to Rob, and maybe we can let you pick the curtains, okay? Uh-huh. An update on the eyes. There is nothing to update. We really don't think we can afford blue eyes right now. We are probably going to settle for hazel. Mom, no one has green eyes anymore, seriously. That is so forever ago. Rob and I have blue eyes, and they are frankly overrated. Of course, we wouldn't stoop to brown. Look, I'm certain you will be able to show your face on social media platforms with a grandson that has hazel eyes. Well, we might be able to swing gray. I'll have to talk to Rob about it, but we were hoping to spend more on the abilities than the appearance. I don't think we can afford to go full custom. We were looking at one of the default packages. Yes, the athletic engineer. I know, we were looking at the athletic businessman, but you never know how those are going to turn out. I mean, I like that the athletic businessman package comes with better communication, emotional and personal intelligence, but I just think he'll get farther as an athletic engineer. He'll be around 6 feet tall. Yes, Mom, I know. You told me that Caitlin Donahue's grandson is going to be 6'3" already. 6 feet is not short, it's average. Maybe this is just too wild, but I was sort of hoping we could add an extension package, maybe make him a little musical. We don't have any musicians in the family, and I just thought, well, might be nice to have someone a little different. No, I don't want a composer or professional opera singer or concert pianist. But wouldn't it be nice if you could sing a little? Maybe around the holidays, carry a tune when he whistles. Yeah, I suppose we probably should spend that on another extension package. Give him more interpersonal intelligence, more empathy. I think they really skimp on the interpersonal intelligence and on the athletic engineer package. Oh, so you were thinking make him more kinesthetically intelligent. Well, maybe he'll dance a little. Dancing could be nice. Rob never dances. What if he could sing a lullaby to his son? Well, I know his wife will likely come with minimal musical abilities, all standard beautiful homemaker packages do, but wouldn't it be nice if he could sing a lullaby just a little? They say if you don't give them enough emotional intelligence, they are more difficult to soothe when they're younger, and they always want their way. Right. I'm sure I can handle it. Yeah, I know. I was born to be a mother. I am the deluxe, above average attractiveness homemaker package, after all. The zenith of motherhood, complete with blue eyes. Right. I'll talk to you later, Mom. I know. I mean, I have been thinking about this a lot. It's a big decision, choosing your baby.
I have a bouquet of flowers.
I woke up and my flowers were dead this morning.
White roses, carnations, lavender Peruvian lilies with baby's breath, seeded eucalyptus, and assorted greenery.
One bright yellow flower left, surrounded by death.
Shades of purple with white and green accents.
My best friend stabbed me in the back.
Flowers have to highlight each other's beauty.
She was my ride or die. I would go to the ends of the earth for her. I thought she'd do the same.
This white rose is beautiful by itself, of course, but if you put a lavender lily next to it, the beauty multiplies.
Turns out you can be blind to the toxic nature of those you love. Once she was gone, I realized how much she was dragging me down.
Sometimes, to maintain the beauty of the bouquet, you have to pick out the flowers that die.
I gave my all to make sure she was happy. She picked where we ate, what we wore, what movies we watched. It was all up to her.
My friends helped me pick out which flowers to put in the bouquet.
And now they're all dead.
Jane is quarantined because of COVID, so we wanted to do something nice for her.
It was the small comments every day. Are you sure you should eat that? You're too pale for yellow. You need to do a better job contouring your nose. It's huge.
If only I could see her reaction when we deliver it, but it has to be a ding-dong ditch. Maybe we could wave from afar.
I put up with it because she was my best friend. I guess I was too dependent on her.
We've been friends since freshman year. We're each so different, but it works.
Everything changed when I got my new job.
You have to be careful where you spread your seeds. If they fall in a path, birds will just come and eat them.
I was happy. The happiest I've ever been. Every day was a new success. I finally felt confident in myself.
If they fall on rocky ground, the flower will try to grow, but the sun will just come out and wilt it away.
She wasn't able to celebrate my success. What type of friend can't celebrate their friend's success?
If they fall among thorn bushes, the flower that grows will be choked by the thorns and killed.
Maybe to her, my success highlighted her insecurities.
You have to find the good soil. That's where you spread your seeds.
So, she was gone.
I found some good soil in college.
The crazy thing is, I'm tempted to try and get her back.
Flowers have to highlight each other's beauty.
This bouquet looks pathetic.
When you look over a field of flowers, you don't think, man, that one flower right there is beautiful.
This wouldn't be the first time this happened to me.
You think those flowers look beautiful together.
Me and her were the last two remaining from an old friend group. I thought we were all happy. Until one by one, they were gone.
Time to go to Jane's.
There. All the dead flowers are gone. She looks so lonely now. I need more flowers.
Hello, I'm Jim Adams, stock analyst with Channel 7. I know a lot has happened in the last week that might be hard to understand, so I'm here to help. First, let's talk about what short means and what it means to buy short. Let's say that I have a book and I give you the book with the assurance that you would give it back after a certain amount of time. You take that book and you sell it to someone else for market price, knowing that you will need to buy another copy of the book to return to me. Now, if the price of that book goes up, then you will end up losing money. But if it goes down, you will end up with a profit when you eventually have to buy another one to give back to me. In short, no pun intended, you're betting that the price is going to go down and you can make money. This is Sheila Montgomery. Sheila is a stockbroker, and she helped me buy short when I was interested. We struck up a friendly conversation on the state of the market, the state of the world, and some of our favorite movies. I was having a good day and was feeling somewhat bold, so I asked her for her number, and to my surprise, she said yes. And a couple days later, I called to ask her out. I took her out to lunch, and we started dating very quickly. It was the best time of my life. We were in total bliss. We had an incredible amount in common. In fact, things were improving every day. We would go on a trip. We met each other's families. We talked about stocks and the stock market. We had these incredibly deep intellectual conversations. It wasn't always perfect. We had a big fight about 8 months ago. She was worried that I wasn't committed enough to our relationship, but I was. I was completely committed. And I wanted to show it to her. So I proposed, and she said yes. And things just kept getting better. And better. That year of engagement, we were never happier. We were planning the rest of our lives together. We were married in the summer, surrounded by all of our friends and family. It was magical, honestly. We honeymooned for 3 days in Honolulu, and then we went home to start the rest of our lives together. Then things started to get rocky. Turns out, there was only so much we had to talk about as far as the market went. It felt like something was missing. We were less than whole. So we had a kid, and we were happy again. We had goals, and we were at the very least occupied, and after a while, we had another kid. And you know what? Things were good. We had a sense of purpose, a sense of completeness, and we were happy, our little family. And then Sheila met Brad, another broker she met at work. She insists he's just a friend, and it doesn't mean anything, but sure did spend a lot of time with him. Like a lot of time. They got lunch together. She never got lunch with me, which of course she said that I never took her to lunch, and said that she never suggested that she wanted that. She said she didn't. That I was making a big deal out of nothing. It was just lunch. But it always starts with lunch, doesn't it? I was seeing less and less of her, which seems weird, right? Me, her husband, wasn't seeing that much of her, especially because she had complained about me, me, not being committed enough. We started fighting. A lot. Like a lot. A lot. Eventually, Sheila said to me that she wasn't happy, that she wasn't sure if she was ever happy, which, if you look at the graph, she was happy. She was clearly happy, and it wasn't until Brad came into the picture that she started to be unhappy. She still insisted that it had nothing to do with him, nothing at all. That's when Sheila asked for a divorce. What I'm trying to say, kids, is that even though you've heard your mother and I fighting, it isn't your fault. It doesn't change how we feel about you at all. It's all very complicated, but we'll figure it out together. And above all, it's Brad's fault. Any questions?
And that's our show. Thank you, everybody, for coming out to Big Muddy Shorts. A couple announcements going forward, as you saw in our rotation, but coming up, watch this space, because we've got more Big Muddy Shorts coming. The next one is exactly a month from now, so watch here to come see that too. And our Big Muddy Play Festival is coming up in March, so come see that. It's going to also be online in a virtual environment, so stay tuned. And we're going to make lots of great theater for you in this space this semester and this coming brand new year. Happy 2020, everyone. But yeah, thank you everybody for coming out. That's the end of our programming, and we will see you next time. Thanks, everybody.